Hey guys, and welcome to the newest episode of Modified Tile Bag Scrabble, where each letter's point value corresponds to its first appearance in the pangrammatic phrase, "the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog." So what I mean by that is, for instance, T's are going to be worth 1, H's are going to be worth 2, E's are going to be worth 3, the Q is going to be worth 4, and so on and so forth until the G's, which are the last letter appearing in that phrase, "the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog," are going to be worth 26 points. There's still going to be 2 blanks, just like regular Scrabble, and those will still be worth 0. So it's going to be a pretty crazy game, and we're going to see how well I can adjust and keep track of where exactly in that phrase each of the tiles first appear. So it's definitely going to be a challenge, it's definitely going to be chaotic, and it's definitely going to be silly, but hopefully it'll be fun. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. So, looks like we're going to be first, and yeah, let's take stock of some of these point values, right? So, S's are really good. Of course, they're a good tile in general, and they're worth 19 points. They don't appear in the phrase until the last letter in jumps. U's aren't so good. They're only worth 5. The quick, so it's the 5th letter. O's are worth 11, so O's are decent as far as vowels go. I guess, yeah, the best vowel is the A, right? Because, yeah, the quick brown fox jumps over the... Yeah, it's not so lazy, so A's are worth like 20. A's are actually really good. So I want to keep that in mind. Okay, so here... what do I want to do? I don't think I have a bingo. No, so... I mean, I guess I could play Locust. That's a lot of points. Right? I mean, I can play Locust right here. That's like, what's that? 42, 53, 60... Yeah, that's like 60, 65... 84. I think that's 168 points, if I'm not mistaken. Keeps V blank, which, I mean, seems like a good leave. Definitely going to be kind of winging it a lot here, because it's almost impossible to kind of keep track of every tile and where it appears in that phrase. But yeah, I feel like this seems reasonable. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's 168, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. It doesn't seem like a great draw. I mean, 2 E's. E's are only worth 3. H's are terrible. They're only worth 2. I guess I can play, like, over... Well, I guess I can play, like, over here or something. And yeah, Lowry, that's 142. So yeah, I mean, I guess over heel or over here, over heap, something there, right? Overhead. There's many options. I don't think I have anything to this S. I don't really want to put the O in the triple line. But it's probably worth it to bingo. I mean, if I bingo, that's probably like 200-ish, right? I mean, let's see, 11, 31, 34, 30, 44, 46, 49, 71. Yeah, I think it's 192 if I bingo. So, I mean, it feels like enough to be worth it, right? Like, my next best plays just score so much less. Or well, do they? Like, I mean, what if I play heave? How many points is that? I mean, this is also fairly risky, right? It also exposes a triple, so... Like, I'm just trying to get a sense of how many points that would be, because it's a healthy number of points, too. So it's 22, 42, 40... Wait, yeah, 45, 50, 63, 126. Yeah, guys, this is actually... Hold on, this is, like, as much as the bingo, right? So, 100, 126, 148, 172, 100... I think this is 179, if my math is right? Keeps O blank, which is a fantastic leave. O's are pretty good. I mean, for a tile that's that easy to use to be worth 11, it's a pretty good tile. And the blank, I think, is still good just for the flexibility, even though it's worth 0. So I feel like this is probably better than playing a bingo through the R. I don't know. I mean, I could give back a big play on the triple either way, so it's sort of... Yeah, it's hard to say. But I think this is better. Yeah, I mean, 179 keeping O blank looks pretty good. Okay, so this draw, not great. I mean, the J, well, the J isn't bad, at least it's worth 16. Yeah, and see, that's 276. That's so annoying. I mean, how is that so many points? I guess the A. Yeah, the A's are so good, because the A's are worth 22. Yeah, huh, okay. So maybe, I don't know, I mean, if I had bingoed, the bot would have had... probably some. I mean, we could have played Odin for like at least that would have been like 200 also. So I don't think I actually cost myself all that much by playing Heaven, given what the bot had. So all right, what do I want to do here? Oh, D's are worth 25. Dang, I forgot about that. Yeah, Ds are insanely good. So, I mean, I could play Emoji, keeping the super powerful D blank, and that's... It's not a ton of points, but it's decent. Was it 48, 52, 63, 83? Yeah, it's about 115, give or take a couple. So, not bad. I mean, I'd like to score more than 115, given a first couple of plays. It seems like the average score in this game is going to be well more than that. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a bingo to that S, which would be really nice. Oh, I don't have Demijohn, right? No, I need an H or an N. That would be pretty cool as well. But I don't have that. So this is probably fine. I mean, I do give back potential plays to this triple, which isn't great. That's the problem. But I just don't... I definitely want to get rid of this J and hopefully bingo to that S. Because if I can bingo to that S, it'll score a lot. Especially with a D. If I can get that D on the triple, I mean, I'm going to be getting, like, probably 300 points. So, alright, let's play it. Alright, and... Dang. 287. Wow. How is that so many points? Yeah, I feel like I'm just going to miss a lot of plays because I don't have a good handle on how many points each of these tiles are. Yeah, L's are worth 21. Quick Brown Fox jumps over. Yeah, lazy. All the way until lazy. Wow. So, I guess... Well, Die Hard is actually more down here because putting the H in the double is way worse than the A. So, do I have anything that puts a D on the double, though? I don't know if I have any other bingos to that S. I don't see it off the top of my head. So, yeah, I mean, Die Hard, how many points is that? Like, this has got to be a ton, right? I mean, I think that's like 400. So 25, 31, 34, 36, 58, 80, 105, 124 times 3 is 372. I believe this is 422 points, guys, if I'm not mistaken. That is 422 points. And I believe that's got to be my best play. Ah, that's a bad draw. Yeah, that's a really bad draw. And, alright, the bot plays Bregma for 174, which isn't massive. Yeah, this is really bad. The G is great, but yeah, the two T's are only worth 1. T's are dreadful. And, yeah, so I might even want to play, like, Butter, just to shed those T's and stuff, and keep GN, which is a fantastic leave here. Yeah, I mean, what do I even have? Because, I mean, I can't even play Brent there. Huh. I mean, I could also... Yeah, it's like I don't even have anything here to overlap the G. Like, if I can put something with the G here, that would be really nice. But I don't think I have anything. It's a really tight game right now. I'm up 8, which is basically nothing in this variant. So, I guess, yeah, Butter through this U, probably? I mean, that scores nothing. 18, yeah, it scores like 40, which is almost nothing. That's unfortunate. But it's not that easy for me to score more than that. And I mean, I don't want to keep a horrible leave. Like, you really need to make sure you have a good leave in this game. Like, I mean, I could play Reg, and that's like 100, but I mean, I keep BNTT, which is just absolutely horrible. Huh, tough turn. Definitely an unfortunate post-bingo draw, but at least I do have the E. So yeah, Butter, maybe better even, because GNR is a nice leave. I also have save plays with, well, I don't think saving Rhea is that important. I mean, that would get me like 100. That's not a ton. Butter scores a couple more, not a ton more. Probably getting rid of the R is good, just to ensure I get some, or make it more likely I get some vowels. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could also play Trem. How many is, I mean, that's still not a ton, right? 34, 51, 54. Yeah, that's like maybe 90. It keeps BGNT. I mean, the B and the T are pretty, the T is awful, the B is pretty bad. I think, even though it's 50 fewer points, I mean, again, like the average score in this game is so much higher. Like 50 points in this game is nothing like 50 points in regular Scrabble. I think this is a better play. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I mean, it's only 39, which is not a lot, but... Alright, yeah, and the bot plays Pewlings for 256. Huh. Yeah, that's annoying. Alright, this is not bad. I mean, Yeah, where am I scoring a lot of points, though? How about, I guess, Wendigo, maybe? Keeping the F? It opens a bit, but I think I need to open. I'm down 200. So I could do that. I could also play Wife, keeping Ding. Let's look at the point difference. So, alright, Wife is 12... I mean, I just think I need to open something up, because this is like 90-ish, I think, maybe 100. I mean, Wendigo, that's a lot, right? 12, 18, 31, 56, 62. Yeah, this is like 200 almost. I think I gotta do this. I mean, almost ties the game. If I keep it tight, then I'm probably just gonna get outscored. So, yeah, it's 198. Let's do that. Give me a good draw. It's not great. Vowels are super important in this game, just to ensure that you have good overlap. So not a very good draw here. At least I have an I. And all my other tiles are high scoring. So hopefully I can at least do some damage here. What am I down? I'm down 170. It's a bit. It's definitely a bit. It's not insurmountable, though. So what do I have through this OW? Still have that G, which is a super tile in this game. And of course, in regular Scrabble, the G's are terrible, but here they're quite good. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think I want to just play something here. I mean, I could play the G off. I could play like Frig for about 100, keeping dips. It's not horrible. Well, I could also play. You know what I could do? I could play dips here. That's got to be a lot, right? I mean, I'm going to guess that's a solid 200. Let's see. So that's 25, 31, 49, 68, so 136, 161, 71. Yeah, this is, I think, like 230, 240. That's a lot of points. FRG is not that bad as long as I can pull a few vowels, and there's a lot of vowels left. And look at all these A's. Yeah, wow, and remember, A's are worth 22. So A's are insanely good, and I give myself a bunch of chances to get an A. So that's not bad. How about, like, I mean, the leave is just so much worse, though, I feel like. DGIP, it just doesn't have good enough synergy. I mean, this is a lot also, though. It's 57, 69, 80. Yeah, it's about 200 as well, but I think the leave after dips is better. Like, yeah, I get rid of the S, but it's just, I mean, FRG is so much better for synergy. I need to make sure I have good synergy, too. That's also important in this game. So, yeah, I think dips, I think it's like 230, right? 251, yeah, that's definitely worth it. Dang it. Not what I wanted at all. Still without an A. Yeah, the bot gets down lean for a good amount of points. Yeah, I'm just not getting enough vowels. So, yeah, what do I want to do here? This board is already looking pretty bad. These T's are just horrible also. How am I down? Still down 150. That's a lot. Anything here that's good? I mean, like, what do I guess I want to try to play, like, Weft or something? I guess I could play, like, I mean, I could always play Grow or Frau. Probably have to play Grow and get rid of the G. I mean, EGTWX, EFTWX, they're both pretty bad. I mean, at least that's 100 points. That leave is just horrible, though. That's the problem. Yeah, this was a really, really bad draw. And I could also play Wife, but that doesn't really score much. It's like 60. Keeping the X doesn't seem good. Yeah, I just desperately need vowels, and especially A's. Like, honestly, maybe I should trade? Is that insane? Like, what if I trade down to G? Like, I'd actually probably just keep the G, because it's so many points. Maybe the R. Like, trade down to GR. Is that insane? Give myself a ton of chances to get an A? Also, the R is really good for Erd. But, I mean, the E is not that bad either to try to end in ER. Like, I know it only scores 3 points, but it just really improves my flexibility and my chances of bingoing. I don't think trade 4 keeping GER is a crazy play. Like, my options here are just so bad. I mean, sure, I can do this for What is that? It's like 120. So it nearly ties the game, but I don't know. EFTWX is ugly, ugly stuff. Like, what am I doing with that on this board? I just feel like, yeah, I score 120 now, but I'm probably going to have to trade soon anyway, because what am I really doing with that X? I feel like I should try to hit a big bingo with, like, ERG. If I can draw an A, something to this S, that'll score a ton. I think that's a better shot. Like, yeah, I'll probably be down 300 after his play, but if I can get a couple A's especially, I'll be able to score more. So, I don't know. I mean, I hope I'm not just missing something that scores even better. Right? No, it just doesn't score anything. Yeah, the T is just dreadful as well. I do still think I should keep the Evo, like I said, because, I mean, there are only a few left, and there is still something to be said for keeping flexibility. So, yeah, it's weird, but I think I'm going to trade 3. Or trade 4, rather. I think it's the right play. Hell no, I might regret this. Oh, okay, well, I got my Ace. So, actually, yeah, that kind of worked out. I mean, I'm down a lot, but now I can probably play, like, a Gore or a Gar and score a lot. Wow, that was actually a really good draw. Like, I could even play AA. Like, I should have several 200-ish point options now. So, yeah, a Gar is reasonable. I mean, that gets me what? That's like 200 right there. 44, 670. That's 240. This stupid little innocent-looking play is 240 points, guys. That's just crazy. Wow. Sorry, that's 240. I mean, like, I'm just curious. What's AA worth? So that's 44, 64, 74. Yeah, that's like 170 right there. And then a Gore, which I don't love because it really opens a lot up. That's probably worth a lot too. 66, 69, 79, 90, 116. Yeah, that's worth close to 300. So yeah, I mean, if I play a Gar, I still keep Arrow, which is a fantastic lead, because the pool is also getting a little bit short on vowels, it looks like. 7 vowels. I got a good chance at bingoing to this S, and I still score well here. I think a Gar is my play. Yeah, I mean, I guess I give back. It can just play something with this G, but it's not going to score a ton. It'll be like maybe 100 if it gets a good overlap. So I should still definitely net out in the positive. Yeah, I'll want to watch out, too. Once the bag is starting to get empty, if I can hit an out bingo, then I'll probably catch it with a ton of stuff. So I might have to out bingo to win, but I should have some chances. Let's do that. Yeah, so that's 155. That is a little bit what I was worried about, a big overlap. And I didn't draw... Well, actually, the Y is 24, so it's not bad. What am I down? I'm down 210. Arrow dying with a D doesn't work. Yeah, I'm still looking at this line with an S for sure. Maybe just Yo somewhere, if I have a spot that scores well. I mean, I don't think I want to play Oi. That just... Well, maybe? I mean, there aren't a ton of tiles that go in front of OS in the pool. I have an N. I mean, let's look at this. So, yeah, I mean, it takes... OS takes what? It takes the N, the W, and the K. So I guess there are a few. Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe Oyer is probably more prudent, actually. Yeah, it also sets up another bingo line and keeps AERN, which is a good lead. It gets rid of another E2. E's, especially with 2 of them, aren't great. I think I like Oyer. It still scores like 100. It's not bad. Keeps AERN, which is a great lead. Especially I've got this sneaky ER lane on the bottom, too, with Erd. So I think I like that. Let's go for it. Alright, interesting. So it plays Woke. And yeah, I draw... Well, I mean, I could play a Woke and like a Near or something. Oh, I forgot about Dipso, actually. Maybe I should have played YO over there. That being said, I don't think it's materially more points than what I did, and the leave is probably better. So, alright, well now I can either... Geez, I mean, if I play like... Well, actually, a Near... Can I put an A here? No. But I could play Near or just Near, maybe. Near or a Near. I'm not sure. I mean, a Near that's 60 more points. That's got to be better. That's... Goodness, that's a lot of points. 26, 48, 51... That's like 300. So that basically ties the game. Oh, and look at this pool, guys. Whoa. FQVXZ. I mean, I'm not going to be able to properly permute a pre-endgame in this variant. Like, there's no way. Like, once we get to the endgame, I might be able to better, but, like, if I can avoid the Q, then, if I can avoid the Q, then it probably is going to have to play QI. Well, the Q, the Q is only worth 4 also. Yeah, I think it's going to come down to probably whether I can avoid the Q. Because if it has the Q, it's either going to get stuck with it, or have to play it for, like, nothing. So I feel like, I mean, this has to be better than near, right? It's 66 more points. Like, that's too many to not take immediately, I would imagine. And, I mean, I don't think I want to just play, like, AN and Fish. Yeah, I think I gotta do this. I think I can beat it in the endgame, depending on what I get. So let's do it. Don't give me the Q. Alright, so it plays Futz. Wow. Yeesh. So this is gonna be an insane ending. Wow. Oh, yeah, I also totally forgot about Locust, another hook that I probably could have played something with earlier, actually. Yeah, when I played Butter, I probably should have played Brent over there. Dang, that is just not something... See, that's just not something that comes up very often, because, like, no one's ever going to open with Locust in a regular game. That and Dipso, I didn't do a good job thinking of hooks this game. I totally missed Locust. Yeah, there were probably 1 or 2 turns. I guess really just with the Butter play where I should have probably gone there. Yeah, that would have gotten me like 50 more points. That's a big mistake, unfortunately. But all right, let's focus here. So I guess that's why the bot went there, because I was threatening Vent, which I probably wouldn't have even seen. QIX. Is there anything other than QI down here? Oh, there's Quid. Okay, but if I play NE, is it stuck? Oh man, what an endgame. I mean, maybe I want to let it have it, though, because that's not that many. Because I can also play Venom. I'm going to try to do some math here. This is going to be extremely close. Unfortunately, the T doesn't score anything. Well, I have Toyer, though, actually. But, oh, it has Quid. So, okay, what about Toyer first? How about Toyer first, right, to block Quid? Because that's probably about the same as QI, but Quid is better to block Toyer. So, and also has QI and if, actually. So, okay, I can't stick it. So, alright, I mean, wait, so let's think. So, Q is worth what? Q is worth 4 and I is worth 6, so they're not worth much, which is good. Alright, so Q is worth 4, I is worth 6. So, if I play Toyer, 35, 36, 39, 49 points. I need a pen and paper to keep track of this on the sides. Okay, 49 for Toyer. That puts me at 2065, so that's minus 72 to Quackle. Right? I think. It's going to be so easy for me to do the math wrong, but I'm pretty sure that gives me, wait, so 35, 49, yeah, 2065. So yeah, I'm down 72. The bot can't actually block Venom, right? Because it has QIX. Yeah, it can't actually block Venom. So it's best play... Well, is it to play QI? Or maybe it just plays XI and gets stuck with the Q. Huh. Yeah, because if it plays XI, I mean, the X is worth a lot more. Yeah, like if it plays XI, then Venom probably doesn't win, right? That's the problem. Shoot. It also is threatening XI. I think I have to play Toyer, though, because it's also threatening XI above the U in Pewlings and Oil. Because, wait, the X is worth the Quick Browns 13. 16? Yeah, 16 for the X. So okay, once again, Toyer, I'm down 72. If it plays QI and PI, I think I win, because that's 12, 18, 36, 42. I'm down 114. Then Venom gets me 60, 63, 76, 82, 95. So that's down 19, but I said the X is worth 16, so I'd win by 13 if my math is right after QI and Venom. But if it plays XI, then I think Venin loses. So maybe then I could play Vin and then get EN and EME. Okay, so wow, what a game. So, okay. Like I said, if it plays QI and PI, right? So the Q is worth 4, the U is worth 6. That would be 12, 18, 24, 42. So, I'm down 72 after Toyer. 42 is, once again, I'm down to 114. It's got an X. The X is worth, let me just make sure, the quick brown fox, that's 16. So I would get 32 for that. Take away 32 from 114, that's 82 points I'd need. And Venin is 82 at least, right? 60, 63, 76, 82, 95. So that wins by 13. And I don't think I missed a better spot for QI, right? It's definitely less with if. And there's nowhere else. So it's either got to do that or it's got to play XI and PI. But if it plays XI and PI, it's Q stuck. So let's do the math there. Again, the X is 16. It's a bit more. And I'm also only going to get like 8 for the Q. So, all right, once again, I'm down 72 after Toyer. Right, and QI is 640, 48, 50. Yeah, that's a lot of points. Shoot. 48, 54, 60, 78. I'm down 150. That's, oof, I don't think I'm going to win. Shoot. Yeah, I can't make up 150 with ENV, right? Seems like it's going to be a stretch. I mean, because I'm going to only get 8 for the Q, so I need 142 to tie with ENV. I mean, Vin gets me, what's that, 20, 39. I need 103, and EN is 26, 29, 32, 30. It's not enough. I don't think. Shoot, I think I'm going to lose by like 20. It's so annoying. But, I mean, I don't know what else I can really do. Like I said, I have to play Toyer, because it's going to play XI for a ton over there. I mean, that's like 100. I mean, unless I can X-stick it. Hold on. Can I X-stick it if I play, like, if I play NU? No, but then it still just plays XI, and I don't have enough. See, I don't have a word here. That's the problem. And if I let it have XI there, it just wins. So I think I just have to play Toyer. Yeah, I mean, I can't... Like, it doesn't have a spot to just play the... Well, it does have this spot, I guess, to just play the X. Yeah, I don't think I can stick it with the X. I mean, yeah, I could play NU, like I said, and Q-stick it, but I don't think... Like, Toyer has to be better. I get more value out of the T. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing else to do. Yeah, I mean... So, alright, I'm down 147, and I'm getting 8 only, annoyingly, from his rack. So I need 139 points. Yeah, Venin is 60, 76, 82, 95. It's not enough. And Vin is 39. See, the problem is the E is only worth 3. It doesn't score anything. So... Yeah, I mean, I'm only going to get, like, 30 for the E, and I can't get 100 for the N, right? I mean, I can get tile. I can't, like, set it up or anything. I don't believe. I mean, yeah, like, Guyan or something, but... Probably just EN is my best score over here, and that's, what, 16, 19, 245, 56, 59. And it's a lot. 79. It's going to lose by a bit, though, unfortunately. Bummer. But, I mean, I just don't have anything else. I mean, there's nowhere else to play this V, right? Like, yeah. given, but I mean, there's nowhere else to play the V. So once again, I need 100 points here to tie. And EN, what did I say? I think it's 79. I don't think, because if I can't even get, I can't get that much for the E. Which is the problem. I mean, I can play like tile. That's 30-ish. But the N is also only getting like 35. I think just playing EN is probably my best play. It's very disappointing, but I think we're going to lose narrowly. Yeah, I guess there's EN here. But that's not better, right? I mean, 9, 23, 32, no. It's like 60. Huh. I don't know, guys. I give up. I don't see it. I think this is all I can do. Oh, wait, and it was 89. Oh, I thought it was 70. I lost by 11. No. Oh, my gosh. I mean, did I have a win? No, this is best by a mile. Yeah, I made the best play for sure. I think I played an optimal endgame. Or no, maybe not quite. Actually, it looks like I could have lost by 5, it's saying? How? Dan is 60. How is... Oh, wow. I didn't realize Dan was 60. Dang. But it still doesn't win, right? So, okay. I mean, because that's equivalent to playing Vin. But I guess... So, okay, so instead of N, I should have played, what, Dan and then Tile? Is that correct? So if I played Dan... Or, no, Guy and then Dan. So that gets me 95. So I would have lost by 5 instead of 11. Wow, yeah, I mean, I didn't even occur to me that Dan would be 60 points. Yeah, the D is 25, the A is 22. That's insane. At least it's not a blown game, though. I could have lost by 5 instead of 11, but wow. I mean, I'm glad I found Toyer. That was a really good play. Gosh, what a game. I mean, what should I have done earlier? Like, what did I miss? I'm sure a slew of stuff. So let's go from the beginning. Locust. Okay, so I have some higher scoring plays, burning the blank. But I think... Yeah, I think I'm better off playing Locust and holding it. It seems fine. Bot plays Lowry. Yeah, keeping OAT, which is, I guess, a pretty good leave with the A. So yeah, Heave, or am I supposed to bingo? Maybe Eve, actually. Okay, I think this would have been... Well, I don't know. The H is so bad as a 2-point tile. So I'm curious to sim that... The idea with Eve is it takes fewer hooks than Heave. It doesn't take an N or an R. So, yeah, I don't know. This is a tough turn. I'm going to be curious to sim Eve. Well, not there. That doesn't make sense. So Eve, Heave, and, I don't know, I'll just say overheat. Or something. Oh, I think I said overheal earlier. That's not a word. My bad. I don't know why I said that and thought it might be a word. But yeah, overheal is not good. Overheat. Yeah. Let's run a quick sim here with these. Interesting. So it's saying, looks like it wants me, as of now, it's close, though. I mean, 87, 88, 86. They're neck and neck. Yeah, it's hard, because the O blank is such a good leave. I mean, this probably gives back, now it's like in Heave, yeah, because Heave probably gives back more points than average. Not really. Heave and Overheat actually give up about the same. But yeah, we average a lot more after Heave. I think Heave is fine. Yeah, and then I gave up Entree for 276. Just brutal. How about here? What did I miss? Wow, that's 170. Yeah, I mean, this is just wild. Like, I would not have thought of that as being 170. Dorm for 208. Nah, that's not worth it. EIJ is horrendous. I think emoji is fine. I'm also really curious to get to my exchange and see what I should do, because D blank is so good. And it worked out well, right? I mean, I got Diehards for 422, which is clearly the best play. And the bot plays Bregman. Yeah, I had a couple of painful draws. And here, this is where I went wrong, right? I missed Locust. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even think about, like, Erg or something. Grebe. Yeah, this was not a good play. Oh, and that's 103. Yeah, I really screwed up here, unfortunately. Like I said, I didn't see Locust. Yeah, okay. I think I just got a little bit too fixated on getting rid of as many tiles as possible. But yeah, all my best plays, it looks like, are... yeah, I didn't even see that for 126. I mean, yeah, BTT is so bad, though. Like, I wonder how much worse is Butter than, say, like, Genro or Erg. Like, I'm sure playing Brent is probably the best play. But, like, I'm curious, like, I don't know if Butter is actually that much. Yeah, like, Butter is actually not that much worse. Also, it's because the N is just so much better than the T. Not only does it go better with the G, but it's worth 13 points instead of 1. So this is actually maybe not even that bad a play. I definitely would have played Brent if I saw it. It's a lot of points to give up. But Erg is so bad. Like, it's 100 more points or whatever than Butter. But BTT are just ugly, and you gotta get rid of these consonants. So actually, this is a mistake, but it's not as big a mistake as I thought. And the bot plays, wow, Puling's, so the bot had the Q this whole time. Wow. I mean, Windigo has to be right. Oh, Indigo's setting up the W? Nah, probably not. I think I'd rather get rid of the W. And then, whoops, sorry. Roto keeping QIN. Well, yeah, the bot just keeps holding on to the Q. And now Dips here, I think, has to be correct. Yeah, I saw Grows, but this leave is definitely better. Interesting. So the bot is just like, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time getting rid of the Q. I'm just going to keep it. And okay, this turn is where I really wasn't sure. So I think I saw that. I saw Grew and Grow. I mean, FTX is pretty clunky. I don't think my trade is that bad. ERG has a ton of upside. I'm going to sim this one. I missed Locust, unfortunately. This does set up the X. Not that the X setup is that good here. So yeah, Weft is maybe worth it if I see it, but let's sim. Okay, yeah, so it's still early, but as of now, it's looking like I should have made a play here. Yeah, unfortunately, again, I was blind to the Locust hook, which may have cost me here. Weft, yeah, 108 points. That's a lot of points, especially at a deficit. That's probably worth it. I don't like Gru, though. FTX is, I mean, maybe because you saved the T for Locust. I mean, the exchange is a bit down. It's not, like, horrible. But look how bad Grow is, guys, right? Like, I saw this during the game, and I was like, I can't do that and keep EFTWX. This wins less than half the amount of the time exchanging does. It's a massive difference. So, alright, this is, I think, a mistake for sure. But I don't think it's a terrible idea, but it just wasn't quite called for. And how about Agar? That looks pretty good. Yeah, so Agore, I really loved the AEOR leave, though, especially with the somewhat constant-heavy pool. I don't think that makes sense, opening the triple. Agore also just gives back a lot more points. I think Agar is better. Yeah, it looks like it's simming a bit better now, once the results have started to coalesce. Okay, yeah, again, I mean, it's 57 more points, but Agore just gives back a ton of counterplay on the bottom on this triple. And also, I mean, gives myself more chances to draw the Q and some stuff I don't want. AEOR is a really nice leave. Wow, look at this. The bot's just hoarding all the high point, or normally high point tiles, I should say, just desperately trying to hold on to its lead. How about this play? No! Oh, man, that's a costly miss. I mean, AE and R is a much better leave. Yeah, okay, I forgot the N was... Damn, that's 246, though? Gosh. I guess the Y is also worth so much. Yeah, that's gotta be worth it, right? I mean, EE, it's not too bad with the pool. Dang it, I mean, I don't even know if I saw that, but I just didn't process if I did how many points it was. I don't know if Yerner is better. AE and R seems like a really good leave over a W, or over an O. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna sim these with Oyer. Oyer is probably a pretty big mistake. AE and R, though, I have a really good chance of hitting a bingo to this S1 on the bottom. Like, it has a lot of upside. Wow, look at this! It's actually simming neck and neck. It's 150 fewer points than Rayon, and it's simming neck and neck with it. That's amazing. Wow. I think it's just like with these T's and a bunch of constants, I'm really likely to hit a bingo to this S or something ending in ER, which would score like 400 points and probably just win the game on the spot. Dang. I mean, now Rayon's coming up a little bit ahead, which, I mean, isn't surprising. It's 150 points. Like, even in this game, that's a massive amount to give up. I would have definitely played Rayon if I see it. But also, a downside with Rayon is there's this Q and V. I mean, well, the V's aren't too bad, I guess. They're worth a lot. But there's a bunch of clunky stuff out there. Wow. So, I mean, I must just average a ton more after Oyer. Yeah, I average 80 more after Oyer with only a 5% bingo percentage. I guess just because of all the clunkers out there. Yeah, I would have thought I'd bingo more than 5% after Oyer, but apparently not. An opponent averages a bit more after Rayon, which isn't shocking because it opens a little bit more. So, alright, it's a mistake a little bit, but not as big a mistake as I would have thought. Wow, Woke keeping quiz. I mean, okay, this seems crazy. Opening an A hook like that? I mean, did you just not have... Yeah, I don't know. That can't be correct. I mean, I'm too likely to have a big play. And I mean, I think a near, I didn't see non, but it scores the same, and EN seems better than EER? Well, is it? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I should have played non, because like as we saw in the endgame, having more tiles to stick it would have probably been better. I still maintain playing near is not correct. I mean, 66 is probably... I mean, maybe I would have gotten 66 elsewhere for my A in an endgame, though. I don't know. Seems crazy. I mean, I don't think a sim is going to tell us anything. What if I ask Champ? It's probably going to take forever. Maybe not. I mean, I think a near is probably reasonable. It's just like, as a human, I don't know the point values off the top of my head and stuff, and I'm not going to see a lot of the best plays and process them in this game. Like, I just know I'm not going to be able to permute this properly. Yeah, I mean, it's apparently non wins a few more. Like, I guess that's believable again, just because it keeps an extra tile in the endgame for scoring with if I can stick it. Yeah, so it has to play Futz here to block Vent. That's probably its only win, which is insane. Yeah, it's its only win. Tiz loses by 6 apparently, with I guess some crazy complicated sequence which I'm not going to look at right now. Yeah, Futz is its only win, which would have won by Toyer was correct once again, but instead of right, so and Vin was still correct, but here instead of going out with EN, I should have played Dan and then Tile. And I saw Tile. I didn't even see Dan, but like I said, it never would have occurred to me that would be 60 points. So I'm glad at least I didn't blow the end game. I could have cut it to 5 instead of 11. Once again, the final score, 22-01 me, 22-12 Quackle. What a freaking game, guys. I mean, wow. 11-point loss in a game where we scored over 2,000. I mean, that's like the equivalent of probably a 1 or 2 point game in regular Scrabble. It was an absolute nail-biter. Really, really interesting endgame. Honestly, overall, I'm pretty happy with how I played. I wish I didn't miss Locust. I had probably a couple plays there that would have been better, and I don't know if that would have made the difference, but at least I wish I didn't miss it. But overall, I think I played pretty well considering how complicated this variant was. Really happy with the endgame overall. And yeah, that was fun. So yeah, shout out to the sub for suggesting this in chat. Really fun idea. Really appreciate it. As always, please keep the new ideas coming. If there's any other fun pangrams you think might be good for this, definitely let me know. Or any other ideas, always welcome. And yeah, that's it, guys, for this one. Thanks as always for the support, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.